Hi guys, Heather at Divine Guidance Tarot back at you with another pick-a-deck. So I'm doing today, how do you impact the people around you? How do you impact them? So I have 8 piles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? As always, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't resonate, don't listen. Find a YouTube reader that can help you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below. I'm going to get you set up. So if you chose talk to us, we are still listening. We have Marguerite Portet, the Mystic of Divine Love, the Queen of Coins, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Uzumi, or humor, Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, Strength, the Queen of Swords, Temperance, or balance, the Princess of Cups, True Offering, the Hanged Man, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So signs I see: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So all signs are represented. However, the major ones are Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius and Leo are the two main energies I'm seeing. So fire. So how do you impact the people around you? You make people laugh. I feel like you're someone that, like, in uncomfortable situations will crack a joke to kind of defuse the situation. I feel as though you are someone that diffuses situations quite easily. Okay, you're very calm and very loving, a very mother-like energy. You don't like drama. Okay, I feel as though you're a very good listener. A lot of people come to you when they need guidance. Okay, the number 10 might be important to you. You might see 1010 a lot. I feel as though you have a way of creating a story out of your pain. So it's like you're not afraid to share your pain or share your story with other people. I feel as though you are an empath, okay? And there, like I said in another video of mine, there's a difference between sympathy and empathy, okay? Someone can sympathize with your situation and feel sorry for you, but they can never empathize with you in that situation because they've never been through it. But I feel as though you've been through so much in your life and still found the strength to get up and start over each time, that a lot of people come to you when they find themselves in similar situations in order for you to lend some sort of guidance or wisdom on their situation. So you impact people by making them laugh, by telling them stories about yourself and what you've been through so that they don't feel alone. You make people not feel alone. Okay, I feel as though you're very passionate in your communication, but also very logical. Okay, you're someone that always wants to, I feel as though while you are an empathetic person, you do have boundaries. Okay, I feel as though you put up boundaries with people. Okay, if someone starts to come at you too much with their problems, you're kind of like, girl, guy, I already gave you my advice. I already said what I did. You'll have to ask somebody else if you want a different, opinion, because mine isn't going to change. I feel as though you're very stubborn energy. You're someone that sticks to their guns. Okay. You're someone that when you are a friend to someone, they are always your friend, regardless of whether or not you talk. Okay. I feel like you can go months and months without talking to some people and just pick up a conversation like you just saw them yesterday. I feel like when people see you, they generally get a good, warm, happy feeling. I feel as though you're not very pessimistic. You always tend to look on the bright side of things. I feel as though you're a very gentle energy. I'm just feeling a very gentle, graceful energy. Someone that's been through a lot, understands other people's pain, and wants to help. So let's see if we can get any advice on how you can better impact the other people around you, how you can better impact them. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so you have the Hanged Man here and then the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so I think that you are someone that tends to, as I said, you're very stable energy, but I feel like you're very, you are constantly growing and constantly evolving and constantly changing. Okay, I feel like you are constantly pushing forward through things, and people see that strength in you. The Tower. So you bring some sort of change to people's lives. Okay, as I said, you're a very empathetic person, and so I feel as though you help a lot of people change their life. You change people's lives and you impact people's lives by making them laugh, by listening to them, by just being a kind, gracious, beautiful, loving energy. So you live by you live by example. Okay, you lead by example, I should say. You lead by example. You're a very straightforward person, someone very open and honest, and you are an amazing energy, and you want to lead others into that energy by example, is what I got from that. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we will get you set up. All right, if you chose, take the time to pamper yourself or let others take care of you, or the number 22. How do you impact the people around you? We have Yema, the goddess of all that flows. The Moon. The Star. Ten of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Green Tara. Salvation. The Ten of Swords. The Ace of Shields. The Princess of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. Money. The Four of Swords. The Five of Wands. The Five of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. So how do you impact the people around you? With the Moon and the Star here, I'm getting a very watery energy, okay? Very Cancer-y energy. This is my pile of givers. You give money, time, energy. You give your all to people, okay? You want to save people. These are my saviors, okay? Almost a Jesus-like energy. You're someone that goes with the flow, okay? You're someone that isn't afraid to start over, to have this, to die. You're someone that's not afraid of death because you see it as a new beginning. You're a very spiritual person. If you chose this, you have a deep faith that you'll always be taken care of, that as long as you stay true to your path and your beliefs and your way of doing things, that things that no longer serve you will naturally be removed from your life, and things that do will grow. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys are having financial issues right now, okay, and you're maybe trying to come into the energy of like, I'm not poor. I don't care if I only have $10 in my bank account. That's more than other people have. I am not poor. I am rich. You're in that manifesting mindset, okay? So you impact other people by living your life in a way where you're manifesting it as you go. So you're showing people the law of attraction, okay? You're a teacher of sorts, okay? And by practicing what you preach, okay? I feel as though a lot of you have come to the conclusion and gratitude. Okay, I'm hearing gratitude. A lot of you guys have come into a place of gratitude for what you do have and not focusing so much on what you don't. Okay, and that has healed you in this. I feel as though a lot of you guys had a lot of negative thought patterns and behaviors, some codependency issues, very chaotic energy that you were in, and for some reason it's like you took all of that agony and pain and put it to rest. You've let go. Okay, from what I see, this is the pile of letting go. You teach people how to let go. Okay, you teach people how to let go of things that no longer serve them, how to attract things that do. It's a very peaceful, beautiful energy. So you impact other people with your knowledge, okay, with your wisdom, with you impact them with your manifestation. Okay, people see you living your life the exact way you want to live it without any care for the judgments of others. Okay, I feel like you're a very non-judgmental energy. Okay, but I do feel as though you guys tend to not take care of yourselves. Okay, it's like you want to save everyone else, that you come last. You have a hard time putting yourself first. Okay, I feel like you might see honeybees a lot. Okay, and you might see the number 222 a lot, and 222 to me is always taking a balanced aspect in every situation in your life. Okay, so I feel as though you guys are starting to try and pull back from relationships that you felt like you were giving too much to and were not receiving enough from. So you're learning the law of attraction, but you're also learning how to balance that out, how to give enough and how to take enough to keep yourself in check. And a lot of people notice that and admire that about you. You have the Tower and the Star. The Tower and the Star that came out together. So like I said, you take your pain and you channel it into something beautiful. It's like no matter what, even if you're in the shittiest mood, you always find something, some reason why it happened to you. I'm hearing, why did this happen to me? I feel like a lot of you guys spend a lot of time in meditation thinking, why has all of this happened to me? And it sort of clicked as to why you went through what you went through. And you were like, oh, I get it now. Okay, I get it. So even though I was, barely able to make my rent and live off of ramen noodles, it's like you came to the conclusion that was because you felt like you didn't deserve more. You had self-worth issues, like I said, codependency issues, tendencies to be chaotic. And honestly, I'm hearing that some of you might benefit from therapy, okay, because you are such a helper. Some of you might benefit from therapy, and I feel as though some of you might be starting a career where you're helping trauma victims. Okay, maybe you might start working for a crisis talk line, or you might start a YouTube channel for people with depression, or you might go back to school to be a psychologist or a social worker, something where, but I do feel as though you guys are being called to get some sort of mental help for whatever trauma you're still holding on to, because I do feel as though you are still not quite healed, okay? And because you're not quite healed, you still have a tendency to give too much to other people, okay? All right, so if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the signs. I'm sorry, signs. Ooh, put these back. So Aquarius with the star, the Tower is any sign, and then we have Cancer with the moon, Aquarius with the star, any air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, any sign with the Wheel of Fortune, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the pentacles there, and then Cup energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The majors that I see are Cancer, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius vibes. Okay, heavy Aquarius vibes. If you're in Aquarius, specifically in Aquarius with Cancer in your chart, heavy Cancer, this is a special message for you, okay? The money you're waiting for is coming. Do not fear. You will not be penniless. You will not be broken. You will not. You have nothing to fear. It's that Bible verse is coming to me. It's like, I don't remember what it is. I think it's in Isaiah, but it's like, look at the birds. They don't fear how they are going to be fed or how they are going to be clothed or, if they're going to have a home. They make their home where they are. They know that they are always provided for. And so you need to come into that kind of mindset where you are always provided for. So if you've been worrying about being able to pay rent or not having anywhere to live or not being able to have enough money, your money troubles are coming to an end. But in order to bring that to you, you have to heal the deep-seated issues that you have in yourself. And for that, you're going to need therapy. I'm pretty sure. I'm hearing therapy in my head. You're going to need therapy. That was a special message for Aquarians with heavy Cancer in their chart. Okay? And take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because it is a general reading. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we'll get you set up. Oh, crap. Fudgesicle. Oh, I'll fix it. All right. I'm going to fix this. Put this book up. Okay. There we go. So if you chose listen to your inner voice, we are trying to guide you. Use your intuition or the number 21. How do you impact other people? Parvati, the goddess of devotion. The Ace of Cups. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The Ace of Cups, again. Got that twice. Freya, radical acceptance. The Six of Spears, or the Six of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Wow, you got lots of aces. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So all that's missing is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Swords in reverse. I don't really read reversals, but I'm being told to keep it that way, so we're going to do that. Positivity. The Ten of Cups. The Sun. The Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Okay. How do you impact other people? You impact other people by accepting people for who they are. You accept people for who they are at their worst, at their best. Doesn't have to even be a friend. Can just be a random stranger. You will see the best. You see the best in people. You're a cheerleader. You affect people by being their cheerleader. I feel like a lot of you guys prop other people up. Okay. You make people feel safe. You feel like home to a lot of people. A lot of people love you. And it's because I feel as though you show unconditional love. Okay, you show unconditional love no matter what. It's like you're the type of person that is not going to get into a fight. Instead, you will see the other person's point of view, explain your side, and then come to some sort of conclusion where both of you take something away from the other. I feel as though you're someone that likes long discussions, long talks, okay, about spirituality or even art or, even about race cars. Whatever you're interested in, you love to have conversations about. Okay, I feel like you like to hang around people that have the same goals as you, the same mindset as you. You don't like people around you that are going to impact you in a negative way. You're very protective of your energy. This is a very protective energy. So you're very protective of who you give your energy to, what you give your time to. But when you do love something, you go after it full force. When you love someone, you go after it full force. When someone is your friend, you are there for them no matter what. Even if you have to drop everything and be there, you will. But I just feel like most people see you as someone who is very devoted to a spiritual path. Okay, you're very devoted to your spirituality, your God, your goddess, whoever you pray to. People see that you are they see that light about you. They see God's light, the universal light. You're a light worker. Okay, if you chose this pile, you're a light worker. You impact people by energy alone, just by being a non-judgmental, accepting, positive person. Okay, I feel as though you're very slow to trust, though, with the Knight of Pentacles here and the King of Wands. You're a very action-oriented person, but you don't take action unless you are sure that it's going to be the outcome that you want. Okay, you're someone that likes to think a lot about your life, about your goals, about what you want to start, what you want to grow. I feel as though you're kind of a more you're more of a romantic energy, okay, a soft energy, a feminine energy, and it just, you impact people by your energy alone. You're a light worker. You hold the light in the darkness. You hold the light in the darkness. That's how you impact people. You hold light for them. You hold space. You hold space for people. Even if they cut you out, you still hold space for them in your heart, unconditionally. And people feel that and see that and are very attracted to that. The Four of Wands. Some of you guys might like Star Wars. Maybe you like that new show, The Mandalorian. I love the fucking Baby Yoda. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I'm going to crochet a little Baby Yoda. I'm so excited. Then you have the Five of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So like I said, when you decide on something, you're very slow to go after, you're very slow to go after it because you want to make sure it's exactly what you want. You value your time, you value yourself, and so you're very slow to let people in. Okay, but I feel like when you do, like, they're in forever, if that makes sense. So signs I see: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So all signs are represented. However, the main signs that I see, are there any main signs? Leo, with the Sun card there. That's the only major sign I see is a Leo. But all signs are represented. So you probably have a pretty balanced chart. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below and we will get you set up. All right. That's just going to annoy me if it keeps falling like that. Ugh. Stay up. Sorry, I bumped the computer. I felt that. Okay. So if you chose birds are messengers, we use them to connect with you. If you chose that card. Or the number 6. So you might see 6s a lot. Isis, the goddess of magic. The Hanged Woman. The Four of Wands. The Six of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Mnemosyne, the past. Well, there's the missing Ace of Wands. The last pile got all the aces except for the wands. But there's the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Ambition. Judgment. The Chariot. The Six of Cups. So you guys drew an extra card. The Sun. And the Tower. So how do you impact people? This is my creative group. If you chose this pile, you're very creative, very passionate. Very, 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 very in touch with yourself. Okay, I feel like in the past you had a tendency to have sexual issues. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning because I feel as though this is my sexual abuse pile. Okay, or even any kind of abuse, but mostly sexual, I feel. I feel like as a child you spent a lot of time alone, maybe reading, writing, but reading books, writing books, painting, coloring. I feel like as a child you liked to be on your own, doing things with yourself. And I feel like when you got into an adult, when you reached maturity, it's like you left all of that behind. It's like you lost your childhood passion for what you were passionate about. Maybe you were a singer when you were little, and as an adult, it kind of life got in the way. And but I feel as though you guys have recently rekindled that. You've rekindled your inner child. Okay, so whatever you loved to do as a child, you're doing now. You're manifesting that now. You're manifesting success and fame with that now. I feel as though this is my famous pile. Okay, I feel as though you're a spiritual person. Okay, you are spiritual, but it's like you're just a very sexy, you have the star energy. Even though the star is not here, you have the star energy. You have the possibility to be famous. You impact people with your gift, your whatever you're talented at, whether that's reading cards, whether that's singing, whether that's dancing. You impact people through your creativity. Okay, you make people want to follow their dreams. You make people remember their ambitions. When they're stuck, they look at you going towards your dreams, and it gives them a sense of wanting to chase theirs. So you're another lead by example route, but you have the possibility to be famous. I feel like a lot of you guys like to be outside. Okay, you might like to look at the trees or sit under trees or sit in trees. I'm just seeing trees. I'm seeing like trees, trees, trees. I feel like a lot of you guys might be planning a trip, planning to start traveling possibly. And it's kind of like a back and forth in your mind, because I feel like a lot of you guys have a life where you're at. Maybe it's not a stable one, but you might have children with the Six of Cups here and the Sun. You might have children, okay, and you might be separated from them at this time. But I always say you're never separated from your children. Your children can always feel you. You can always astral travel to your children in their dreams. Your children will always be connected to you. But I feel as though a lot of you guys, if you do have children and you're wanting to go off on your own adventure, you're feeling some guilt about it, about letting go, about releasing. Okay, but you impact people through change, through the lack of fear of change. Okay, so and just by chasing your dreams, changing your life into what you want it to be and not what other people want it to be. And you have a very sexual, I'm getting like an Ariana Grande feel, very sexual, but out of a reach. I feel like a lot of people think you're out of reach, like you're too good for them, like they couldn't offer you anything. So even if you don't have any money, or you don't have like a stable place to live, or you're like, not well off, you present yourself as such. And so people think that you don't need them, and you portray this very sexual energy about you that's very attractive. Telling you, it's like my celebrity pile. I swear to God, I have celebrities that watch my channel secretly. Temperance. Queen of Wands. The Chariot. Got that twice. And the King of Cups. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys have an attachment to someone, and you've impacted this person big time. I feel like you have an attachment to, because you have the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups here. So it's a soulmate, possibly. There's some karma here, okay? There's some karma here with a soulmate that has not yet been cleared up. And I don't think as though you're really going to take off until you clear this karma with this person. It's not going to move forward. You're not going to be famous. You're not going to get your money. You're not going to get anything until you truly heal the situation between you and this person. Possible water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. I don't feel as though you're going to be able to get what you want unless you release this person, release your family, your children. You have to release everything. You have to get rid. If you want a brand new life and you want to be famous and you want to travel and you want to do all of that, you have to be disconnected, because you can't, you can't stay connected to past karma if you want new karma, if you want a new life. If you want a new life, you have to completely release the old one. And so I feel like you guys have to get rid of the guilt you feel about something that has to do with leaving your family or something. But you have to get rid of whatever guilt you're carrying around with you, and you have to make peace with this person before you can get your good karma. Okay? Signs I see, sorry, forgot signs. There's Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So all signs are represented, but the majors I see are Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we will get you set up. Yeah, it didn't fall this time. Sometimes I think my cards and stuff fall because like the timestamps are supposed to be specific numbers. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you, or the number 13. How do you impact others? Freya, the goddess of discernment, the Six of Cups, the Hermit, the Devil, the Lovers, Nyx or Secrets, the Eight of Spears or the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, challenges, the Six of Swords, the King of Cups. The last pile got the King of Cups too. Seven of Wands, and the Page of Swords. You impact people because you're a runner. You're a tower. The tower isn't here, but you're a tower. You're karma. You are other people's karma. Okay? I feel like a lot of people, okay, especially of the opposite sex, find you to are obsessed. I mean, you have people obsessed with you. I mean, to the point of driving by where you live or watching your Snapchat location, or even watching your stories to even get glimpses of like, hey, okay, where's she at? You know what I'm saying? Stalkers. You guys have stalkers, and it's because you're a challenge. Okay, I don't feel as though you're ready to settle down. I feel like this is my wild and free pile. Okay, my freedom fighters. Some people that are okay on their own and are not interested in anything serious. I don't feel as though this pile is interested in anything serious. And so you impact people because I feel as though that's where you're comfortable. So what I'm getting is that you're comfortable in relationships, or you were comfortable being in relationships. And so when you would hook up with somebody or go on a date with somebody, it's like you would see them as your long-term person. You would see your future with them, because that's what you were used to. Okay, I feel like you were used to being in stable relationships, and even if they weren't stable, you were used to being with another person. You had codependency issues. Okay, you had really, 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 really bad codependency issues, and then I feel as though you had some sort of spiritual awakening, and you broke that. You broke your codependency issues on other people, okay? You don't feel the need to have a partner. And so you kind of transformed into like this goddess energy that's a challenge. It's like you're not going to accept Netflix and chill offers, okay? You're not going to accept Panda offers. You're not going to accept, do you know what I'm saying? You've upgraded your standards. And because of that, more and more people are starting to chase you because you're a challenge. You don't give in easily. It's like they can't get what they want from you without giving you something first. And I don't feel as though you're particularly interested in being in a stable relationship anymore. I don't think that's something that you want or feel that you need in your life. I feel like you're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself, and you dress very well, do nice makeup, hold yourself high. Your standards are high. You know what you're worth and what how you deserve to be treated. And if people don't treat you that way, then they're off the list. It's like you make people fight for you. I feel as though there are a lot of people fighting over you right now. And it's because I want to say a lot of past people are fighting for you now, because I feel like you told a lot of people in the past that you wanted something serious. Because like I said, that's where you were comfortable in being in relationships. And so you were like, well, I'm looking for my person. When in actuality, you really kind of just wanted to be on your own, but you didn't feel as though you could. You didn't feel as though you could do it by yourself. And so you relied on other people. But I feel as though you've come out of that and come into the conclusion that you deserve. You deserve the life that you want. And I feel like you want options. You want to be spoiled by several people. You want to be adored. You want to be loved. You want people to work for you, for your attention, for your time. You value your time, and you want people to work in order to receive it. You want people to put in the work, and you inspire other people to actually want to put in the work. I also feel as though you're someone who has a tendency to date someone, pardon me, I have the hiccups, or hook up with someone, and then it's like all of a sudden when you guys break up, they're with their person. Like they get married and have kids, or they get into a serious relationship. They give the person that comes after you. So you teach people how to treat people. Because like I said, you walk away if you don't feel like they're going to give you the proper what you deserve. And so that teaches other people how to treat their next partners. So you're kind of like a trainer. You train people because you don't want a serious relationship right now. That's good. You train people how to treat people better. Okay. You give people a lot of anxiety about themselves. You're like a mirror. You hold the mirror up to people, okay? And you make them want to do better in their next relationship. See? 10 of Pentacles. You make people want to do better in the next relationship. You don't make them want to. You make them change. Like I said, you're a tower. You come in and you tower their ass, and then you're out just as quick. It's like you're a very in and out. What did I say? You're a very in and out energy. There you go. Jumping in. There you go. Being taken out on a date. And the Magician. There you go. Dipping. Manipulation. Bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles. You ice people out. If they don't treat you the way you want to be treated, you ice them out. And then they learn their lesson and they treat people better in the next relationship. So signs I see, Virgo with the Hermit there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Capricorn with the Devil. Taurus, Virgo with the High Priestess, Gemini with the Lovers. More fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cup energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All signs are represented, but the majors that I see are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius are the main signs that I see. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we will get you set up. Thank you for watching. Love and light. Okay, so if you chose hold us in your heart, not in your home, it's okay to declutter, or the number 11. How do you impact people? Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. The 6 of Coins. The High Priestess. Last pile got the High Priestess too. The 9 of Cups. the Seven of Cups, Anye, adaptability, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, Truth, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles again, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles again. You got the Five of Pentacles 3 fucking times. You got the Five of Pentacles 3 times. That's insane. So you don't give up. This is my group of fighters. You don't give up. You hold on to things. You hold on to places. You hold on to memories. You hold on to things. You get your feelings hurt easily. You're very empathetic. And as I said in pile 1, there's a difference between empathy and sympathy. Okay, sympathy is you can sympathize with someone and be sorry for what they're going through in their pain, but you cannot understand their pain because you've never been through that. And then empathy is when you have been through what they've been through and you can feel how they feel. You know what I'm saying? When you understand how they feel. I feel as though you are someone that speaks their truth at all times. Okay, I feel like you guys are my chameleons. You can pretty much blend in anywhere because you read people so well. It's like you know how to act around them. So when you're with, if you're volunteering at a nursing home, you're going to be one way. If you're at a bar, you're going to be another. If you're at home chilling, you're going to be another way. If you're out with your girlfriends, you're going to be another way. If you're out on a date, you're going to be another way. Depending on the person or people that you are around, you can fit in. You know how to adapt and fit in anywhere. Okay. Because I feel like you've learned, that's a learned thing, because I feel as though as a child, you kind of felt left out a lot. Okay. Maybe you had older siblings and you were the younger one, or maybe your siblings got along better and left you out. Or maybe in school you were kind of, like a loner and shy and didn't have very many friends. And so you held on to the ones that you do, and I feel like you're someone that has the same style of clothing. You're very, you're just very a stable energy. Okay. You don't like change. You're resistant to change. So I feel like you impact people by not letting go of them. You give people faith that someone loves them. Okay. You give them hope that they are worthy of love. You show people love. You show them that they are worthy of love, that they are worthy of hanging on to. But I do feel as though you need to let go. Okay. You are not responsible for changing anyone else. You are not responsible for changing anyone else. This is Ragnar. And she gave the riddle to, I believe it was Gawain, in order to save King Arthur's life. And Gawain had to marry her in exchange, even though she was an ugly old hag. And so their wedding night, he said he was going to make love to her like she was the most beautiful woman of all, because she saved somebody. He saw past her ugliness into her soul. You see past people's ugliness into their soul, and you see what's inside. You don't judge other people. You see what's inside, but that gets you in trouble because people are not in touch with their inside. A lot of people are not in touch with their inner selves. Okay. A lot of people really are the ugly, disgusting people that they look like. It's like I feel like some of you guys might be newer to this path and just starting to feel energy, just starting to realize how much energy affects you. Okay, I feel like before you were really stubborn and thinking that's just all fucking bullshit. That's not anything, whatever, that's stupid. I feel as though you guys were my group of disbelievers. You didn't have faith. You weren't brought up in a religious background. It's like but you see the good in everyone else except yourself. But because you see the good in everyone else, you tend to overlook the bad. Okay. And so you impact people by giving them hope and faith that they are good people inside. But I feel like you hold on to the person that they are inside, even if they don't change. Okay. Even if someone isn't changing and you see that they're not changing, you still hold on to the hope that they will. And you can't change people, okay? You cannot. There's no way possible to change another person. They are going to be who they want to be. They're going to do what they want to do, no matter, I mean, you can manipulate them into doing what you want, but they're eventually going to come to resent you, okay? It's like, think of it like a video game, okay? Everybody's in charge of their own controllers, right? So you go up to a girl and you say hi. You can't take her controller and make her say hi to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, and if you do, it's going to be a battle because she's not going to want to give up her controller, and it's just going to be a fight. Okay, you can't, you have to focus on your own controller, on what you're doing in your own life. Okay, and yes, it's great to see the good in others, but you also need to start seeing the bad. You also need to start seeing what's toxic for you. Okay, and what's going to not bring you the energy that you need into your life. So they want you to declutter. They want you to get rid of people, things, items, memories. You have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. You got the Four of Cups twice there. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys need to break a lot of the toxic connections you have in your life. You have a lot of toxic connections in your life that are bringing you down and stopping you from receiving love. Okay, a lot of you guys just want to be loved in the same way you love other people. You want to be judged in the same way you don't judge other people. But it's like, you know, it's great to be non-judgmental, and it's great to want to make people see things your way. But if they don't, you need to learn to let go, because if they're not ready to hear the truth, then it's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your abundance, because they're not going to change. And who knows, maybe you walking away from a situation will force a change, if that makes sense. So signs I see, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then, is there any air here? No, there's no air. There's not a lot of air energy here. So like I said, you guys are really like emotional here and there. But anyway, any major signs? No, I don't see. Oh, Taurus, Virgo with the High Priestess. So very Taurusy, Virgo. And then all signs are represented. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we will get you set up. Thank you for watching. Love and light. All right, if you chose, let us hug you. Close your eyes as we hold you close. Or the number 30. We have Teresa of Avila, the Ace of Swords, Princess of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, Parvati or Devotion. One of the other piles got Parvati too. I think it was like 3 or something. The 8 of Pentacles again, Judgment, the 5 of Swords, Tradition, or the Emperor, Aging, the Hermit, the High Priestess. The last pile got the High Priestess too, and the pile before that. Interesting. 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. How do you impact the people around you? You are my protectors. You're my protectors. Okay, you're very masculine energy. You're a hard worker. You impact people through your job. Okay, I feel like you might be an older energy. You might be older. Okay, but I feel like you impact people at your work. In your workplace is where you are the most impactful. Okay, and I feel as though it's because you are such a hard worker. Okay, you're willing to work so hard at your job that other people can't keep up. Okay, I feel like I don't really feel you impact people with your with your, I keep hearing with your work. Whatever job you have, you impact people in your job, in your workplace. I feel as though you're very stern energy. Like I said, you're very masculine. So you could be like a CEO, a doctor, a lawyer. You're someone that's held in high regard. Okay. You're someone that's held in very high regard at your job. You're very good at it and people look up to you. And so you impact people at your job. You impact people by making them want to make themselves better at their jobs. So you make people want to be better at their jobs because you are so good at yours. I feel like you're a leader. Okay. You don't really follow people. You're more of a leader. You're very innovative. You might have a lot of business ideas in your head that you want to implement, and you might be starting to do that. I feel as though there's one that you're like secretly working on. I feel like you guys have a secret like side project business thing that you're working on that you haven't really told anybody but a few people about, but you have a really good feeling about it and you know that you're going to be successful in it, but you want to keep it quiet. Yes, because other people always have something to say. You don't want to hear what other people have to say about your baby, your project. This is your baby. This is what you're cooking up, and you don't want to hear any negative thoughts about it. You want to focus on your energy. You don't want anyone else interfering in your plans. See, the sun, in your abundance. You don't want anyone else interfering in what you are attempting to accomplish. Okay. The High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. So a lot of you guys might be leaving your jobs soon. Okay. You might be leaving your job soon in order to start this new business opportunity. The Hierophant, possibly in a spiritual sense. Okay. So you guys are my 9-to-5ers. You guys are the ones that are scared to give up your real job for the spiritual job that you want. But Spirit is saying that you are supported. Let us hug you. Close your eyes as we hold you close. You are supported. This opportunity is supported by the universe, and they will help you get there. But you have to walk away from the fear that you have that you're not going to be successful in your project. Okay, you have to trust that everything is going to turn out okay. So, all right. Oh, signs. I'm sorry. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see. So we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer with the High Priestess, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, any sign with the Judgment card, Aries with the Tradition, more earth energy, more, and then, so, yeah, oh, no fire. There is no fire. There's no Aries, there's only Aries. The only fire sign I see is Aries. So, but the main signs I see are Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo. So a lot of earth energy. You guys carry a lot of earth energy, a lot of earth and air energy around you, which makes you, stable and, able to implement your thoughts and ideas into reality. Nice. All right. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we will get you set up. Love and light. All right. If you chose someone needs your support, can you help them? We will guide you. Or the number 35. How do you impact people? Sarah Da Devi, the Divine Mother. The Tower. The World. The Fool. Justice. Artemis, Focus. The Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. The Prince of Swords. hardship, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So how do you impact people? You're like my Cupids. You guys are like my Cupid pile. You guys might be matchmakers. Like, you have a tendency to see potential between two souls. You might see soul cords. Even if you don't see them now, that's one of my gifts. Even if you don't see now, if you practice enough, you'll be able to see them. Like, the way that I see soul cords, I see them as like, if you've ever seen a hand fasting ceremony, the golden cord that's wrapped around their hands, I see that between people, and then I see the aura around it, and it kind of tells me what their relationship is like. Okay, so like if their cord is red, I can tell that there's anger between them. And it's like, because I feel as though you guys are like my most spiritual pile. If you chose this, you are my most advanced spiritual pile that I have on my channel. Okay, you guys are on your path, firmly sticking to it, guiding others together. You are working from a place of love, and you are helping other people find love. I do feel as though you have a problem of being perpetually single. Okay, I feel like you prefer to spend time with your friends rather than romantic interests. Okay, I feel as though you're not one to really sleep around, or get, like, you're not a very sexual energy from what I'm feeling. I feel as though you are more of you might have more of like a smaller figure. Like, you might look more like, you might be on the smaller side, on the skinnier side. Like, you might not have like a voluptuous body. You might be more on the skinny side. And so a lot of times you don't feel sexy because you are skinny. And it can go the other way too. I mean, you could be heavy and you have self-image issues. Okay, you have issues with your body. Okay, and I feel as though you teach women how to embrace their body. Okay, you could be like a fitness instructor. You could be like a vegan with their own YouTube channel. You could be like an Instagram sensation, something. You impact, you encourage body love for women or men. I mean, but I'm feeling mostly a feminine energy here. You love women and you love their bodies, and you want other women to love their bodies too. You see things about people. I'm just going to go back to people. You see things about people that they don't see about themselves physically. Okay. So say someone's self-conscious about their nose. You would be the one person that would be like, you have an unusual nose, but it fits your face. Do you know what I'm saying? So that they see their nose as something beautiful and not something to be ashamed of. Or if you have like a bigger friend, I really do feel as though you're on the teeny tiny side. You guys are smallish. and I feel like even if you had a bigger friend and they were like about their weight, you would be like, who cares? Like, look at your eyes. Your eyes are gorgeous. Look at your voice. It's beyond phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? You always pick out the best in people, and you compliment their best traits so that they start looking at themselves in a more positive light. So you impact people just by being kind and raising the awareness people have of what to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else I can do. You have the Hermit and the Moon. So you feel spiritually called to help people see themselves, see their worth, see their physical form as something that can be changed and molded and made better, but that they don't need to be made better. Page of Cups. You show compassion for people who you feel are self-conscious. So if you're in a group and you see someone like a wallflower acting self-conscious, you'll be the person that'll come and drag them over to your group and introduce them to everybody, just because you don't want anyone to feel alone and out of place. And I feel it's because you had that. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys probably were like moms or dads and gained like weight, or were always on the bigger side, and then it's like you came into some sort of knowledge and worked really hard on yourself to change your figure, and now you're really just like you people saw the change. Do you know what I'm saying? They saw you go from that, and it made people want to work harder on themselves and see themselves as beautiful, because I think you see yourself as beautiful. You see yourself as beautiful. You're not blind anymore as to your beauty. And I feel like you encourage other people to see that in themselves. 5 of Swords, internal battle, hollow victories. You make people stop fighting themselves. You impact people by making them to not want to find themselves. Not want. You have the 10 of Wands and the Justice card in reverse. So you get people out of a negative mindset and into a more positive one. 3 of Cups, happiness, joy. You make people see their worth. You impact people by making them see their worth. So signs I see: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, any air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, any sign with the Tower in the World right there. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So all signs are represented, but the majors are Libra, heavy Libra, because you got Justice twice, but this one's in reverse. So you switch people, like I said, you switch people's mindsets. You make them see themselves in a different light, okay? So very Libra energy with Cancer, Scorpio with the Hermit, or Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio with the Hermit there. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, and heavy Libra vibes coming through. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we will get you set up. And thank you all so much for watching. Love and light.